Hey guys, what's going on? It is the Sports Master here, coming with you with a new series, NCAA Football 14 Coaching Carousel. You may notice that the audio has a lot better quality. I made some changes, I figured it out. The background may be a little bit high, but I'm going to fix that in some upcoming videos. Anyway, let's get into it. Rod Masters is who we're going to be controlling for this NCAA 13 Dynasty, which we're going to use as a coaching carousel. This is not going to be we stick with one team the whole time. This is more of following a coach through his career. So Rod Masters, he's a very offensive-minded coach, and his first job will be an offensive coordinator. He runs a style of the pro playbook that he calls the Masters playbook, and if he gets a head coaching job somewhere, he will run the 4-3 defense. So anyway, Rod Masters, he's just coming out of high school coach. He's not that very sought after, so he's going to be looked at by one of the lower D1 schools, the University of Alabama, Birmingham. So as you see there, they've had some good seasons. They went 5-7 a few years ago, but mainly just 4 and 3 win teams. So as you get in here, Rod Masters, besides being the offensive coordinator, he also has the duties of redshirting, setting up schedules, which he decided just keep the same. Recruiting all the talents. As you see here, we're going to go through. I'm showing you redshirting. And so basically, as I went through this, as I plan to... Well, let me tell you about the planning for my series first. For this series, I'm intending to go pretty long, I guess, until you guys, just don't want it anymore, or I don't want to do it anymore, because, NCAA football franchise has been suspended, I guess, until further notice, so it's not like we have to do it till the next game comes out. But, so, my goal pretty much is to take whatever the first head coaching job opportunity I can receive, unless I get really attached to this UAB team. Also, I would like to, I hopefully one day, if I get high enough skill level, UAB just say, can you move up and be the head coach? That'd be great. But basically, as you see here, it's showing you redshirting. My thing with redshirting is basically to build a team for the future. So, like, if you saw the wide receivers, the bottom 3 wide receivers were a freshman, a sophomore, and a freshman. And I decided to redshirt the 2 freshmen because I think that, I can get another year out of them, and they're in the bottom 3. It doesn't really matter. So I pretty much redshirt whoever. As you see here, UAB not the best team. Far from it, actually. They start 118th out of 126. But so with my red shirt, I really don't limit it to freshmen or anything. So as you saw the red shirt, now it is time for the opening game. As for the recruiting, I just set it to default. But for I just let them pick whoever I wanted to, or whoever the computer wanted to. But UAB will be facing Troy in their first game. You're getting a look. They have some players in the low 80s. We just have one person that's above 80, and unfortunately that is our kicker. But as you see here, UAB is going to go on the road at Troy. It looks very nasty down there. It is raining, clouds. And so as you see there, we are the slight underdog. We're a 7-point underdog. We're 67 and they're 74. And the odd thing I find about it is both of ours is 68, both of those are 75, but they're ranked a point lower. I guess their special teams aren't good. But anyway, I will see you in a second. I will let them do the opening video. See you in a second. So as you see here, UAB will be facing Troy. They're both home openers. And I also do want to apologize. I think it disappears later in the video, but the audio may be a little bit off the in-game audio, not my audio, because after I edited it, there was a gap in it, so I had to re-edit it and things like that. So I think somewhere it got a little bit mixed up. But anyway, you see the kickoff there. We choose tails. They choose to kick, so that means Rod Masters' offense comes out first. As you see here, not looking good. It is 3rd and 9 already as the quarterback Austin Brown comes out in a shotgun 5 wide. Brown drops back to pass. Looking deep. Hits Jay Davis for a 13-yard game. So Jay Davis gets 13 yards, but again, another 3rd and long. This time 5 wide receivers set with Brown under center. Clock at 6. Snaps the ball. Austin drops back deep, throws it, and it is tipped by Chris Davis, the Trojan defender, and that's all we can get out of that drive. But fortunately, Troy doesn't score. And, of course, if you don't know how it works, I'm the offensive coordinator, so I only control offensive plays. So right now you'll only be seeing UAB on offense. There will be no defense. So if you see that, then you can, we're only just going to be playing offense. As you're on 2nd and 1, it's play action. Brown finds a man. It is Smith. And Nolan Smith is able to get a good bit of yards there. I'm still getting acquainted with the names on this team. But now on 2nd down and 3. So we're going to be looking to hand the ball off a lot to this man, Darren Reeves, as he is our probably best player on offense, I believe. He has a high 80. Austin Brown is still developing. I do not believe he is a senior. I'm not like a UAB fan in real life, so I don't know. But anyway, Austin checks down to Reeves. Reeves is able to get about a 12-yard gain, so it'll be 1st down UAB. So UAB putting a nice little drive together. And so my keys to the game on offense is, 1, just go out there and play a clean game. We don't need any laundry, any turnovers, things like that. Because personally, I really struggle with turnovers. I tend to throw like 3, 4, 5 picks a game, especially if you saw that Louisville game with Will Gardner. And I threw about 4 picks. Now, I will tell you, when I played as Teddy Bridgewater in the 2nd episode, I didn't throw as many interceptions. But granted, that was against FCS East. But anyway, let's get back to the game play. Austin Brown, that's what I was trying to limit. Payne intercepts it, and Austin Brown needs to catch him. Brown dives too early. Oh no, this is not what UAB needed. Payne is going to take it to the house. About 101-yard pick 6. So UAB was threatening, but it is Troy that gets the touchdown. As now Troy is up 7-0. So we have the ball back now. Brown drops back to pass on 1st and 10, looking for a screen, hits Reeves. Reeves gets some great blockers, cuts to the outside, 40, 45, and he gets above 20 yards, 20 plus. And that is a great gain for this UAB offense. 2nd and 11 now. My other key to the game is we need to hand the ball off to Darren Reeves a lot. Of course, he is the star running back. I feel like we're more of a running team, although we do have a great receiver, Jackie Williams. But Austin Brown is still, I believe he's like a sophomore, junior, something like that. So he will continue to develop, but he is not a star player yet. But anyway, we go to the 2nd quarter. 3rd and inches. Grant Davis is not able to get it on 3rd and inches. So thankfully Troy does not score, but another 3rd down and 12. The 3rd or 4th one I've shown so far. Brown drops back to pass. Throws it out for that man, Jackie Williams, who I was talking about a little bit earlier. Jackie Williams, we needed about 13 and he got about 14. 1st and 10 UAB. So now on 1st down and 10. Man in motion, hands off to Reeves. Reeves has some great blocking, makes some man miss. And Darren Reeves is able to get a 1st down, but we can't capitalize on it so far. It is 3rd and 14. Another 3rd and long for UAB, as it seems like they're getting in that predicament a lot. Brown drops back to pass. Finds a wide open Jay Davis. He got hammered, but it's not before a 21-yard gain. So a 1st and 10 UAB. They're looking to tie this game up here. So Brown, quick throw to Jay Davis. Jay is able to get about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 1. So now it's 2nd down and 1. Has like a tight end in the backfield with him. Anyway, sends a man in motion. Hand off to Reeves. Reeves makes a few men miss. He's able to get about an 11-yard gain. So it'll be 1st and 10 UAB, but another 3rd and long. UAB is finding themselves on a lot of 3rd and longs. Granted, they've been able to convert a good bit of them. So let's see if they can here. Brown drops back to pass. Looking deep. Throws it deep. Almost a miracle catch. But it is not completed. So now Rod Masters has to take his team off the field and send out the special teams field goal unit. Looking here in the rain. Can they make it and make it 7-3? Yes, they can. So now we're only down by 4. And it looks like, as this is where we start our drive, it looks like UAB got an interception or a fumble or something, as this is where we start our drive. And great field position. So now Brown, pitch to Reeves on the shovel option. Reeves is able to get about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Looks like Rod Masters is trying to utilize Austin Brown as more of as a running threat too. Hand off to Reeves. Breaks a few gets a few blocks. And Reeves is able to fight his way in for the touchdown. So now UAB leads 10-7, but Troy comes right back with a field goal. A great run by Reeves. And as you see, there are 9 seconds left in the half. It looks like we're going to go 10-10. Brown throws up a prayer, and it is intercepted by Hudson. So Brown's second interception, but you know, you can't really blame him. So I'm going to show recruiting at halftime as I am in charge of all it. This is kind of going to be the format of I've already added my points, and you get to see where we are. So with this team, we have this 1-star 82 strong safety Rodney Carlson. We have this great running back Ed Hall. They are not showing many interest. As you see, they're getting recruited by the Alabamas and the Oklahomas and the Texases of the world. But what I found out with the recruiting is it hasn't really surprised me. Is that we have a few gyms on our board. As I haven't set up my board yet. I don't custom set up the board. We have a few gyms like this one, Nick Carousel, that are actually interested in us. But mainly the ones that we can get are mid to high 60s. You know, low 60s. Or pretty much everybody on our board's in the 60s. There are a few 50s that, you know, we might want to get just to have around. Maybe cut them later. You know, I know like with fullback, you know, ours is graduating. So like if we can't get that 70-something fullback, we just have to settle with a Brian Jenkins. You see 56. But I'm really excited about that 70. I can't even remember his name now. That 70 overall quarterback. I think, you know, if we can really pick him up, especially if he's a rusher or a scrambler, excuse me. I want to say a runner like I think he is. I think he and Brown can work nicely together. But anyway, UAB with the ball. UAB with the ball, showing our first drive of the second half. It is second down and 12. You see about 6.5 minutes as we do 8-minute quarters. Handoff to Franklin, and it looks like Reeves is in the game. Hope that isn't any cause for concern here. But now on third down and 3. Looks like Reeves is back in the game. That's a good sign. Anderson looking like maybe a jumbo package. Play action. Wide open Williams. Jackie Williams, first down. So now on first down and 10, UAB looking to go up here. It is tied at 10. Of course, as I said earlier, UAB is a slight underdog. But Brown, pitch to Reeves. Reeves gets some great blocking. Our line's been blocking great today. He's able to stiff arm a man and get to about the 10-yard line. So now on third down and 4, please not have a turnover. Another interception. That's one of my keys to the game that I was trying to limit. Let's hope we don't do it here. Play action. Rod Masters going the cuts. He got a throw. He looks like he was scrambling, and that almost was picked off with that guy with about 20 letters in his name. So now UAB is going to go up with a field goal. It's still raining. It is still cloudy. But UAB, the University of Alabama, Birmingham here is upsetting Troy, as now we get a studio update. And in a MAC game, Miami University has beat Marshall 17-10. So on the opening week of college football, apparently they couldn't get anything better than a MAC game. And I believe both UAB and Troy are in the Sun Belt. They're not in the Mid-Atlantic Conference, so that doesn't have anything to do with us. But anyway, Austin Brown pitches out to Reeves. Reeves breaks the tackle, and he's able to get a good almost 20 yards. First and 10, but again, for about the 8th time in this video, a third and long. Rod Masters needs to find a way to capitalize on a down that's not third down. Throws it deep, though, to Jackie Williams, and they convert again. Austin Brown and Jackie Williams, as you see, we're 8 for 11 on third down conversions, most of them being, you know, dozens of yards, it seems like. But Brown on third and 6, able to find DJ Vinson. There's any UAB fans still, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. But anyway, fourth quarter here, 2nd and 5. UAB is threatening. First play of the fourth quarter. Let's see what they can do. Brown keeps it himself. Brown makes a man dive. He made one of their star defensive players. He broke one of their star defensive players' tackles, and Brown with a touchdown, a rushing touchdown. So a great way for Austin Brown, but Troy answers right back with a touchdown of their own, so it is still a 3-point game. Handed off to Reeves. Reeves gets about 12 yards, but again, another third down and 6. We were 7 for 12, so I guess we were 6 for 11. So, but Brown, 5-man wide, drops back far, throwing it deep, and no, Pickett with the pick. Brown's third interception today, and as you see, that turnovers right there could mainly be what cost us the game. Anyway, thankfully Troy doesn't score, so Brown gets the rush again, trying to call up some of that magic, but we can't get it. But Troy doesn't score again, so if you can stay with me here, we fast forward way into this game, as it now is a minute left, 3rd and 12, biggest play of the game. Brown drops back to pass, and what a play by DJ Vinson! As you saw there, Vincent, there was about two Troy defenders. Vincent just reached out and jumped and was able to get that. And so now Brown takes in a UAB with the slight upset over Troy, the UAB Blazers. Great way to start the season at 1-0. Anyway, that's going to wrap up our videos. You see next week a tough road test at LSU. I am the Sports Master. Like, sub, comment. Have a great day. Sports Master out. Peace.